Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of January 1st to the 7th, 2023. This is the very first week of 2024. I'm so excited, so let's dive into it. First, we're going to pick a card from the Giant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, and this card's going to represent your overall vibe, theme, and energy this week. And you have the Page of Cups. Wow. This is love. I'm seeing friendship, actually. I'm seeing, and it's funny because I was shuffling your cards up and I was getting this like vision, this message of not prioritizing texting. If you have been like really prioritizing like texting people, I feel like you are focusing more on like one-on-one, in-person connection, phone calls, FaceTimes. And the Page of Cups shows some really happy and fond memories being made with friends, with a romantic partner, with someone, or multiple people. I'm also seeing new friendships coming through. You may be hanging out with people who are new to you or meeting strangers of some sort, which is really fun and exciting. I am seeing a little bit of drinking as well, partying for some of you, having a really fun time. Page of Cups comes out and he's not a very serious card. He wants to enjoy his life. He wants to live it up to the fullest and enjoy the relationships around him. So I am seeing a lot of that. I'm also seeing a lot of like spiritual, philosophical types of conversations that you may be having with people, which is great as well. We have a year from now, which is a very interesting card to come out considering that, you know, we're starting a new year off this week. I feel like 2024, this is a sign that 2024 is going to be a majorly transformative one. And there are certain things that you are beginning this week, that you're starting this week, that will completely change the course of your year ahead, which isn't that surprising because I know a lot of people, you know, the new year begins and they want to start new like resolutions or just kind of like get a certain vibe in mind, a certain vision in mind for how they want the year to go. And I feel like 2024 at large will be very highly transformative for you if you're watching this video. Like you'll be looking back this time next year in a completely different place in life, a completely different reality. And this can apply to many different areas of life, new income, new home and or location, new friends around you, new relationships around you, etc. New appearance, I don't know. We have ascension, exactly, yeah. This is all gonna change for the positive. You're ascending, your vibration. Transformation, end of a cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. You're in a highly transformative energy right now. I feel it very strongly, Gemini. You may feel it very strongly, like you just have this feeling that things are gonna get better and better and better for you. You're already seeing signs of this around you in your physical reality. And I feel that you are raising your vibration, your state of life, your quality of life. So that's beautiful, all right? Well, let's dive into the tarot now to get some more specifics about this week ahead. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Cozy Witch Tarot. First card out is the Two of Cups. Exactly. I see a really warm, loving friendship or relationship that is taking priority this week. So this could be a friend visiting. You may be visiting a friend, or there's just one person in particular you're really focused on at this time. Some of you, this could be someone that you're dating or in a relationship with. I am feeling a lot of you, this is literally a friend though, or even some sort of family member that's really just taking a lot of special space in your life right now. And it says some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Dumb. I love that though. So yeah, and that's coming out right underneath that Page of Cups. So there's a beautiful connection making itself known this week. And even if you're as single as a Pringle and not caring at all about love or romance, it doesn't have to be love or romance. This is you literally just having a very special, warm, bonding moment time with someone in particular. Like I said, for a lot of you, this will literally be a friend. Okay, second card out is Temperance. Oh my gosh, look at the warm, cozy vibes. This really is the Cozy Witch Tarot, huh? It says, let go of self-imposed limitations. And I love Temperance because it shows that, yes, you have been through a lot these past few weeks. 2023 at large, I feel like you've been through a lot. And I feel that this week, and at the time that you're watching this, you're starting to feel like things are getting better, things are improving. And I'm noticing like the window is open next to her. She's letting fresh air in. And this is significant to me because I just opened all of my windows upstairs. And it's like the middle of winter, but I'm like, you know what? Let's let some fresh air in. Let's just calm myself, clear the energies in here. It was getting stuffy. I was getting angry. I was frustrated. And then so I did some cleaning. I opened the windows and now my mood has completely elevated. So for some of you, I don't know why I just told you that. Maybe you need to do something similar, or it just feels like you've been through a hard time and, this week you're starting to like open the windows up and, cleanse and clear your energy. Things are getting a lot better. You're gaining control of your emotional impulses. You're gaining control of your life, and things seem to be flowing in a lot more smoothly. You're definitely already in the flow of abundance, and you can see this all around you. There's probably so many projects you have to do, things on your to-do list. There's an abundance of anything. This could even be books on your shelf that need to be read, video games that need to be played. This could be a lot of sewing equipment, yarn that hasn't been made yet into something. And so I feel like while you are waiting for certain bigger manifestations to come through and you're consciously, working on them, Spirit is saying, these things will take time. They're lined up with the stars, they're lined up with the planets, and these are slower moving energies that will continuously build throughout time, and you're already on the best path for that. But Spirit doesn't want you to get overly impatient, and I feel that you're starting to see the abundance all around you, friendships to be explored, people to meet, places to go, things to do around your house, ideas in your head that need to be developed and manifested. And Spirit is saying, instead of sitting in this place of waiting and grinding and struggling, there is an abundance every moment of your day, every second of your day that is waiting to be tapped into. And if you keep tapping into this abundance, 1 year from now, you're going to look back and be like, holy moly, I got so much done. This was such a beautifully prosperous year. And it's, in that space of tapping into that abundance and not necessarily waiting around for your manifestations, that your manifestations, weirdly enough, come faster because you're not putting so much pressure and attention onto them. So, third card out is Toxic Witches in reverse. I actually like that this card is in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. And it says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with some of that heavy energy that you've been dealing with, that you've been balancing. Oh, my nails match the card. You've been going through a lot, and I feel like in December, in the past few weeks or months, you had some relationships that sort of like didn't really serve you. They took a lot more than they gave from you, and there was a lot of heavy emotions tied up into that. I feel like you recently must have done like a cord cutting ritual with this person or something similar, because you're just like letting them go. And there may still be some remaining energies to be cleaned and cleansed away, processed as they come up. I'm getting like a vision of a spirit guide saying, we already cut the cord, and so anytime that there's like some lingering feelings or memories or thoughts of them that come up, that's just like remnants of the energy that are looking to be processed and cleansed away. I keep getting these visions of like literally cleaning your home, cleaning the dust in your home. Spirit is saying, this is a very specific message. Dust obviously is like human skin particles, right? And animal dander, things like that. And, if you're trying to remove someone from your energy field because they took a lot more than they gave, Spirit's saying literally dust and vacuum and change your sheets, sweep the floors, because that dust with their skin may still be lingering in your home. I know that's so weird, so specific, but Spirit is saying it's similar to putting like a spell or like your energy in someone else's home. So, for example, I give everyone gifts. So they always have a piece of me in their home, even if they suck and screw me over, they're still constantly reminded of me subconsciously. Maybe I'm a toxic witch. Anyways, I see you cutting people off. It's not that you're cutting people off, you're ascending beyond the vibration of where they exist, which is in a place of selfishness, neediness, and taking more than they give from you. So I love that for you. It feels like you're making the right choice with that. This is also further confirmation that like you're on the right path by not being in communication with people like that anymore. Keep maintaining that no contact. If you are in no contact, Yes. Okay. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the 10 of Wands in reverse. There is some stress here. There's a lot on your plate, a lot to do. Here's the thing. I feel like you guys, there's like possibly like one or two manifestations that you really want in your life that you're sort of waiting for. That's like in development. And you keep asking the universe for abundance. And Spirit is like, you already have so much abundance. How much abundance do you need? And Spirit's saying, be careful when you ask for abundance, because now you have all this abundance you asked for and you have too much to do, too much going on in your life, too much stress. And that's why the 10 of Wands is coming out in reverse. It's time to drop some of the burden. So stop asking the universe for abundance. Oh my gosh. You have so many ideas already that you need to do, so many like unfinished projects that need finishing, so many friends and animals and plants that need your attention, etc. Now is not the time to be asking for abundance. Now is the time to be, finishing some of that up, clearing your energy, cleansing your energy. 10 of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? Yeah. And we see here it says Happy Samhain, witches, and she's going to a party and she has way too many candles. It's like, why do you need that many candles? You can just bring like one. It's fine. So yeah, that's coming out in reverse. It's like you're doing too much now. Okay, you're asking for too much abundance because you're waiting for one particular thing. Spirit's saying that thing it's already growing. There's abundance there. It's constantly building momentum. Stop worrying about that. Focus on the other areas of life. Be a little balanced. We have the King of Wands coming out in reverse as well. And this is what it looks like upright. In this deck, all of the kings and emperor are all women because it's a witchy deck. And it says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Now, when the King of Wands comes out in reverse, it's kind of giving this message of, I almost feel like you're going to burn yourself out is what I'm seeing here. You are doing too much. I don't know. I just am getting this energy of so much like unfinished plans in your life all around you, literally in your home, I feel, or like blank canvas. It could literally be blank canvas. In this room, in fact, I have a whole pile of blank canvases, books that need to be read, things that need to be done. And, you keep adding to your own plate because you keep instead of seeing the abundance of things already in your life to do, to be blessed about, you keep asking for more and getting more. The universe is going to give you what you ask for. And now it's to the point where there's too much energy and you're on the brink of burning yourself out, I feel. So this is a great week to finish some things up, finish some projects up, get some cleaning done, maybe detox your environment a little bit. Clean out your emails. I said that as my phone just went off. Everything, go through all of your attic, your garage, everything, clean it up. If you have any ideas for what you want to do, get started on them, finish them up. It's just one of those weeks where you're being asked to cleanse. And you know what? This week we have the waning moon as well, which makes perfect sense. This is Luna, speaking of moon. It's the waning moon, and this is the perfect time to finish things up. And I am really feeling that for you, Gemini. So that's great. And then we have 7 of Wands. And it says, witches should hold other witches accountable. 7 of Wands shows a feeling of being unfairly attacked. Okay, having to defend yourself. It also is, like it said, a card of accountability and, making sure that everyone is acting good or whatever. But this is coming out right underneath toxic witches in reverse. So to me, this is a friendship or situation that's is just not healthy for you. You feel singled out. You don't know what you did wrong, why people are acting the way that they're acting. And this may be a situation in particular where you were holding someone accountable for their negative actions towards you. And instead, I've had this happen to me too many times in my life, where you hold someone accountable and say, hey, you did this, that hurt me a lot, that bothered me, I just want to let you know, and I still love you, and I am here for you, and I will walk with you on your healing path. I just wanted to be honest with you, because if I did something to hurt someone else, I would want them to tell me and, offer me the same love and be there with me. I had moments in my life where I said that to people, and I swear to God, this happened twice to me. They were like, it was like too much for them to hear that, they were acting in a way that wasn't kind and loving. And then instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry for hurting you, they just, decided they need a break from me. And then went no contact, and then eventually tried coming back. This happened to me 2 times in my life, and it always baffles me. It's like, hey, you did this thing that like hurt me tremendously. And it's always like a really obvious thing that you shouldn't do to people either. Like, you did this thing that was horrible, and like, I'm a very forgiving person, and that's why I'm coming to you, because like I love you, and I know that this isn't you, and everything. And then like, it's too much for their ego to handle, because their ego is like shattered, like, oh, I'm this horrible person, okay, well, I need a break from you. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. Maybe you're going through something similar. Maybe, there's something like that taking place here, where you're holding other people accountable and still even like having your heart open, your hands open to them, and they can't handle that. They can't handle that accountability. For a few of you, you might be on the other end, the receiving end of that. Although I really feel like for a lot of you, it's, you're the one that is trying to establish boundaries here. Or like, it doesn't even have to be like, you did this horrible thing to me. It could literally just be a boundary that you're setting with someone who does not respect boundaries. Like, hey, like, I am really tired. Like, this is a week where I just need to like relax and focus on me. I can't help you. I'm sorry. And, it may be someone who's used to you constantly helping them, doing favors for them. And they may get all up in arms about it. Like, oh, like, you hate me, blah, 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 blah. And just act really petty and annoying about it. Regardless of the situation that you're in, this is not a healthy like friendship or connection if this is the case that's happening here. So what I would do if this is happening, I would take some space from this person. Now, if they come back and apologize and say like, oh my gosh, like I was just so emotionally overwhelmed, and like I am so sorry for like ghosting you or whatever, then it's like up to you if you want to like accept their apology or not. But I would definitely remind you not to keep fighting for any friendship or thing like this, okay? Like if they're the one not able to take accountability, if they're the one getting defensive because they're the ones that hurt you or other people, they hurt other people, they hurt you, and you're just letting them know, and now they're punishing you for that, that doesn't make any sense. So I wouldn't, keep the light on for this person is what I would say there. And you might be the one that comes across as evil or, petty or whatever, but I don't think it's like that at all. And I do see you really deeply connecting with someone in particular this week anyway. So it's not like you need this toxic, petty person, whoever they may be. You have a really great connection coming in. You already have an abundance of things to finish around you. So it's not like you need this connection in your life. That's what Spirit's trying to say here. Like, you're not even going to be lonely. You're not even going to be bored. Because there's so much for you to do and there's already great people in your life this week. So thank you guys for joining me. That is your reading. I just see you peaceful. Look at this Temperance card. Like, you don't need that toxicity. Look at you with your little tea and your window open, like living your best life. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there, my spiritual life coaching sessions there, and my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading, which you should get because it's only going to be up for the rest of January. And then it'll be gone forever. And this is a very special offering. It's an hour-long video reading where you can ask, about any questions, concerns you have for the year ahead with any relevant backstory. And I'm going to dive into 2023, what you learned from that year, 2024, covering multiple areas of life, answer your questions, and open the floor up to any spirits that want to come through. So it's just a really great offering. So go to my website, spiritpsychic.org, to go get that now before it's gone. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.